All right, let's try this one more time. So good morning. Hope you are doing incredible this Monday morning. And I just wanted to jump out. I'm just finished my run on the beach. It's a little gray and wet out today, a little cold. But then again, born and raised in California, if it's below 70, it's cold for me. But here's the deal. One of the most frequent questions I get asked is this question about, how do I build a successful, sustainable business? How do you do that? And so one of the things that most entrepreneurs do, now realize that what I'm trying to do with people is that we are trying to guide people to go from what we call a treadmill entrepreneur or a dreadmill entrepreneur, depending how bad down the road they are, to an affluent entrepreneur. How do you build a sustainable business that gives you the financial independence that you want? And too often, the very first focus is, I got to make sales. And I understand that. Here's the deal. We got to make sales, because without sales, there's no business. But more importantly, those sales have to be profitable. In other words, we have to have profits to make sure that we can build wealth, because it is the profits that give us wealth. But here's the thing. I'm going to come a little closer. There's something else that we got to worry about, that we got to do before we worry about the sales. Okay? And too often we get it wrong. Too often what happens is that people are thinking about, I have to get a list. I have to build a list. I have to get an email list. And they start doing marketing. They start putting lead magnets out. They start doing all kinds of things to just get people on the list, as if the size of the list matters. The size of the list doesn't matter, folks. And it's not the list size that counts. It's the quality of the people on the list that count. So what we need to do is not focus on list building. So before we ever worry about sales, in fact, one of the things that I do, one of the things that I do with my clients is, before we ever worry about sales, let's worry about the quality of the people we're bringing into our community, the quality of the people that we're having conversations with, the people that I call leads instead of sales. So here's what I want you to do. Start to look at your list. I don't care whether it's 5,000, 10,000, 500, 200, it doesn't matter. Are they qualified people? Are they truly leads that are people that may be buying for you? Are you building a list of non-buyers? Building a list of non-buyers is not helpful. It's not useful. It takes up your email space. It takes up your bandwidth on your email provider. It brings down your deliverability because your open rates aren't up. What we need to do. Hey there, Kristen. Hey there, Gerald. It's so good to have you all here. And we're just talking about the difference between list building and lead building. Okay. Too often we're too worried about building a big list versus a good quality list. And so what I want to do is invite everyone to start looking at, how do we build a good quality list? How do we build leads instead of just people on a list? So I got an invite for you. Special thing today. Okay? It starts today, and it's called Your 100 Leads Challenge. Okay? Keyword leads. It's not about list building. It's about getting buyers and qualified leads onto your list or in your community, and doing it the right way, not the way that most people are teaching you. I've got a dear friend, James Wedmore, is going to do a challenge starting today around noon Pacific time. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to melabraham.com/100, the number 100 leads. melabraham.com/100 leads. It's free. He usually charges $200 for this, but he's going to give you a 14 short video training, plus we're going to go through 5 days live with him to build a leads list that are qualified buyers that are looking for what you got and are willing to buy from him. And I'm going to be part of it with you guys. I'm going to do some Q&A, because whoever signs up from that link, you and I'm going to send you a notice. We're going to go live. I'm going to go into Zoom, and we're going to have conversations. I'm going to help you out as you build your leads. This week is your week to take the first step towards sales, and the first step towards sales is getting qualified people in your community, qualified leads on your list, not just list building. So do me a favor. Go to melabraham.com/100 leads. Join the challenge with me today. Let's do this thing. It's free. Normally $200, as I said, but he's doing it for free. And because you're in my community, I get to offer it to you. So Let's get it done. Because if we can get 100 good leads on your list, then we've got a place to start your business. And if you already have a list and if you already have qualified leads, let's jack it up. Let's crank it up. Let's move it up. Let's make it happen. All right? So good to see you guys. Listen, I'm going to be going live again. We've got another episode of the Affluent Entrepreneur Show that dropped this morning. All right? But in the meantime, do me a favor. melabraham.com/100 leads. Join me in the challenge. Let's start building your list with the qualified buyers and not just people out in the world. All right? Look forward to seeing you on the challenge. Look forward to helping you build your leads list this week and start getting some sales in, because through the sales we'll build profit. For the profit, you and I are going to build some wealth together. Cheers. Have an incredible day.